Back everyone to chapter 3. I'm going to quickly go around and I'm going to show you how the food is getting on. Basically Lincolnshire at the moment has got a hosepipe ban, so it's been a bit of struggle trying to make sure that the tomatoes and all the other bits of food is getting watered. I'm going to go around, we're definitely going to pick some food that's ready, and I'm going to show you what we've already picked out. I'm just going to show you a little tomato plant that feels sorry for itself because it's starving and it needs some water. So these are the onions that we've got, or should I say that Nicola's got. They're nearly ready to go. Again, what we'll do is we'll come back to you later on in this video when we pull them out, and we'll slice one open just to see what it's like. But these ones have purely been growing outside. They've had plenty of water, haven't they?
Yeah, you just don't know how much water to give them.
Yeah, Nicola just bungs it all in. I've got to show you something that's made us laugh a bit. Obviously we're not gardeners, as you're all aware, we are chefs. I'm going to show you a little plant. So this is a plant that's been growing outside, a tomato plant, and it looked a bit like it was going to die. So Nicola's just left it, and I don't know whether you can see, it's a bit of a sorry sight. It's got looks like it's a bit ready to die, but it has got a tomato on it. So that just shows you can leave them for a little bit. Tomatoes need plenty of water. So that's a bit of a poor offering. Hopefully we might get another tomato off it. I'll quickly go and show you the tomato plants that we've got outside, and they're all green at the minute. But again, we'll come back to you later on in this video when we start pulling them all out. So these are the onions that we've, well, shall I say, Nicola's picked out the garden. We're leaving them to dry out because they last longer. These were grown from little seeds from home bargains. Don't know whether you can see, but there is some really nice ones. This one here, it's absolutely massive. That one's quite big. There's a few smaller ones, but they'll all get used up. I shall be taking that one to the cafe. I've got my eyes on that one. So when you pick the onions out of the garden, what you need to do is pretty much leave them to dry out a little bit. They will last longer, and obviously you can replant the stalks again if you want to get some more onions, but they're perfect. So that's the onions that we've took out. Obviously the weather at the moment in the UK has been averaging 25s. It's been up to 32 degrees, so we've took these out. They started drying out nicely. These ones will go to the Chef's Apron cafe, or they'll go to the Ragged Apron, and we'll use these up. We'll put these onto the salads. Let's go and check out the cucumbers. Clarify everyone, Nicola's been doing all the work on these. She's been watering them like the little babies. So let's just show you a couple of the cucumbers that's ready to be picked. So let's go down. Are you ready to pick them off quickly?
Mini ones.
So these are mini cucumbers. Let's zoom in a little bit. They've got like little spikes on them. I don't know if you can see. Let's go on to that one. So they've got little spikes on them.
When you've handled them, they just go.
Yeah, they just fall off, don't they? So that's a little one.
Oh, so these were ready to be picked.
So put your hand at the side of that one, Nicola. Let's just have a look. So that's how big it is. It's probably 3 inches long. So we've got one there to be picked. We've got another one down there to be picked. These are just standard little baby cucumbers. We've also got some lemon apple cucumbers. So you're just going to quickly show you, that's what they are. So these grow round. I've never seen these before, but let's just show you what they're like when she starts picking them ones off.
Oh, I'm not picking them. I'm not ready.
You're not picking them yet? Okay. There we go. That's round, that one. So these will be ready to pick probably in 3 or 4 weeks, depending on the weather. So we're going to get these ones picked off, and then we will start getting the tomatoes ready to pick.
So, another one there, look.
Let's have a quick look. Just zoom in a little bit.
Looks a bit like a grape.
Yeah, so which is not very good, but let's just try as best, see whether we can get it zoomed in a little bit. So yeah, so that's a little one there. You can see on some of these plants here, let's just lift this one up, the little cucumbers. Are they trying to grow? The flowers look like they're dead, but obviously the cucumber, that one's really small, that one there, isn't it?
Yeah, but they still
like
grow big, but then
tiny.
some of them do, like I've pulled off. Some of the little ones have died.
Oh, look at that, everyone. That's like cucumber. So that'd be nice in a bit of salad. So that's what we're doing on this one. I'm just going to quickly go and show you the beetroot that's going to be a few weeks yet, you reckon?
Yeah, still got to grow a bit because it's not mini beetroot, it's normal size beetroot, so it's got to get like a smaller than an apple.
So beetroot, and we've got some onions which you'll be able to see how they're getting on, but we're not going to pick them yet.
Because they're not ready.
Well, you can see everyone, there's a cucumber there hanging on the bush. Nice, and it's quite big, it's quite prickly. So they basically, what did you say, Nicola, about the spikes on them? So they've got spikes on them.
They've got spikes on them, apparently to protect themselves from wildlife eating them. So they won't eat them because of spikes.
Yeah, so she's going to cut that one off. These are a couple more that we've just picked off a minute ago. Different sizes. They're not obviously perfect because we're growing them at home.
Well, we're growing them outside, aren't we? So they're different than a greenhouse.
Yeah, they're going to be a little bit different. So then, obviously, them ones are ready. We'll take them ones to the cafe.
That one's not ready yet, but then there's still quite a lot what's still growing, but they're going to get more chance now that we've cut the big ones off.
Don't know if you can see. Let's try and get the camera down to
So there's one here, but that's not ready. And then we've got little ones.
There's one there.
But they're all over there.
And there's some more down in that bottom bit there.
There's one there. What's growing through my tomatoes? They grow through everything.
Yeah, so the tomato, they're at the side of the tomatoes. If you remember, this bit of soil that we had, we were growing as lettuce in it. Obviously, Nicola's moved the tomatoes, and the tomatoes are growing in the soil again. And the tomatoes are starting to almost colour. We have got a few ones that have coloured. So let's just show you them ones. There's quite a lot of tomatoes there. At the cafe, sorry there's a tractor going past, at the cafe we use boxes and boxes and boxes and boxes of tomatoes. Tomatoes at the beginning of the year were £14 for a 5 kilo box. At the moment they're about £7.
£6.99 I think.
£6.99, so that's under half price at the moment, tomatoes, because obviously weather's getting warmer, tomatoes are almost getting ready. So the tomatoes are coming on nicely. These have all been, well, Nicola's mum's already cut these back. I don't know if you can see.
They went absolutely crazy, so she cut them back.
Yeah,
Then they did it again.
went too bushy, didn't they? They went too bushy.
We were just sending shoots off everywhere.
So yeah, so they're coming on nicely. So we've already got what, 3 cucumbers ready.
I know, so we've cut this last one off.
3 cucumbers, and Nicola's going to cut the last one.
But it's right here.
So there we go. That's the cucumber that she's going to cut it off. Literally just cuts it off, ready. We'll scrape these bits
So
off.
run it under cold water. But they've got to be washed anyway. I'd always wash them first.
Yeah, it's really important when everything's been in the garden, you make sure you wash it all off. Sometimes wash it twice. So these have got like little spikies on them. Like Nicola says, they protect them from obviously wildlife. It's a bit of a deterrent. You know, you think a cucumber's a cucumber, you just go to the supermarket, you buy it. I think when they're growing them commercially, they have machines that will take them all off.
Then there's different types. There is different types because I've seen them growing on Facebook where they've actually got no spikes.
Well, we'll have to get some of that next time. Well, you can see everyone, so we've got some more tomatoes growing in there. There's a few more down here as well. I think these are starting to colour off. Right down there. And then something that we're really proud of at the moment. On one of the videos we had some peppers that were growing. If you remember, they were quite small and dinky. Well, there's a couple of peppers there.
There's 4 on this one. But then on...
So let's show you another one that we've got.
That one's got 3 on it, I think. And
There
then,
we go.
And then midget over there.
That's one little
Three
pepper
on
there
that one.
growing away. And then this one here. This is one that wasn't growing very well. It suddenly decided to take off. Well, I mean, look at that. Green pepper. So that's going quite well, that one. It's just took off, hasn't it? So this soil that we're using here is the one that we originally grew the carrots in them.
Carrots and lettuce. This is just normal.
Yeah,
mud.
it's just normal mud with some stones in it. But as you can see, the peppers have grown really well. The tomatoes seem to like this type of soil, don't they, by the looks of it? So let's have a look, see if there's anything else that we can show you. So this cucumber here was a mini cucumber. It's turned into like a light bulb style, hasn't it? And again, the other one at the side.
They're not good, these ones.
They're not very good. We did manage to get one off it, didn't we?
No, we've had 5 off it.
Oh, 5. She said 5 off it.
Because Frank ate this first one.
Yeah, so that one is done. Let me just show you some round cucumbers.
Look, you can see 2 there.
Okay, so let's try.
These ones are better because they're growing up, so you're going to be able to see them dangling.
So them ones there are the round ones. I think you've got one ready down that box.
I've got one here and one here. This one's a bit knackered, this one.
So let's just try and get to show you what it's like. So look at that, looks like a bit of an apple. But that's a round style cube.
But that's even got spikes on it.
Yeah, that's ready for picking. We did take one of these to the cafe, and Martin and Sharon from Butler's Empire, they had it on their salad.
And they said it tasted better than normal cucumber.
You just heard it from Nicola. That's what Martin and Sharon said from Butler's Empire.
And I've
They
got another
enjoyed
one.
it. What I'll do is
Watch me noggin. It's down here.
I shall take one of them inside. Where's the one you're picking from?
Here.
There we go, there's another one there. Have a look at that one. What I'll do is I'll take these inside, and I'll cut them down, cut them in so you can see what they're like inside. Same with the onions. I'll try one of them onions and see what that's like. But that's the round ones. They don't grow very big. Don't think we've got any more. We've got some different tomatoes growing in here as well. Some of these are getting to the stage like that one there is massive, isn't it?
Yeah, Mum's had to tie them all up again because they all started to fall.
Yeah, they seem to be, like Nicola says, their stalks are quite solid, aren't they? So they tend to...
It's when branches look coming off like that, look at all tomatoes on it, how heavy it is.
But I don't know whether you can see, let's just show you. So that one's they've been cropped. So that the ones that you don't want too many tomatoes on there because they're taking all...
Well, it's not so much that, they were just loads of leaves and shoots. So then it's all going to that instead of tomatoes.
Well, this one here, that way you can see
So it
this
just
one.
stops them from growing. Well,
So let's try and get that one. I mean, look at that. That's massive. That is a massive tomato. But we have got different tomatoes growing. It's not the same ones. It's all different, isn't it?
Yeah.
This is the beetroot. The leaves look alright. Nicola's just said they seem to be very difficult to grow beetroot. Somebody must be able to grow them quite well.
The Andy girls are very good at growing beetroot. She grows them in her own.
We'll take one out. Let's take one out and then let's just we'll skin it and then we'll see what it looks like when it's skinned. So that's the beetroot just coming out there. Not very big, but obviously you can.
It's like a baby beet, isn't it?
Yeah, you can grow baby ones. So you just shove that up to the camera for you. So we will try and use, if we can't get anything out of the beetroot, we will definitely try and use the leaves because I think the leaves are lovely and colourful. It looks a bit like red chard, which is a type of lettuce that you can get. So hopefully we'll do that. I mean, obviously I'm using a different camera because I had a problem with the DJI Nano. It were overheating. So I'm now using the gimbal. Again, DJI gimbal, which is voice activated if you need to. It's a bit technical. I had a problem with the DJI when we did his hog roast on his last video. It was a bit of a nightmare. It overheated quite a few times. Went on to a world of its own. So the video wasn't the best, if you do want to watch that one, I would definitely recommend trying to watch it on a mobile phone, because you'll still get a good picture. It's just a really shame about that one. Aside from the garden, what I'm going to do is, you're all probably thinking what they like when they're cut open. I'm now going to show you what they like, and you can see whether there's any difference to what you buy from the supermarket. Right, so these are the round cucumbers. We're going to cut the smaller one up to see what it's like inside. You can eat the skin. I'm just going to quickly slice it open. As you can see, it's got the seeds on it still. So the seeds are still there like a normal cucumber. It looks cool, doesn't it? Looks cool. So I'm going to eat this one. I'm going to tell you what it's like. Really crunchy. And it's got that watermelon taste. You know when you eat a piece of watermelon and you get down to the, you vet all the middle bit and you're getting down to where the skin is. The skin's a different colour. It tastes crunchy like that, but it's quite nice. So this is the other big cucumber. I'm only going to cut a little bit because Nicholas says she wants dibs on it, which means she wants to take it to the Chef's Apron Cafe.
Yeah, you can take it to Ragged Apron, you use more than me.
Oh, I can take it there. So I'm just going to slice a couple of slices off. As you can see, just like a normal cucumber slice, still got the little seeds in it. Let's see what it tastes like. This one tastes like cucumber. This one tastes like the middle of the end of the watermelon.
Well, they're lemon apple.
Lemon apple, yeah. So lemon apple type. This one's quite nice. I don't think you can beat this. So would we be able to grow as many cucumbers as what we need? Probably not. Go for about 20 a week, so it's 20 times 52 weeks. It's quite a lot of cucumbers. But a cucumber, I've just bought 2 cucumbers today. It's cost me £1.49.
And they were reduced.
Yeah, and they were reduced, but they are massive. They are big cucumbers. They're probably over a foot long. So you know, it can save you a little bit of money at growing your own vegetables and fruit.
Does it taste nice?
Yeah. Do you want to try some? Nicholas is going to try some. What do you think?
Tastes like cucumber.
Have you had end bits at watermelon before? You know when it gets down to, just try that one.
Oh, no, I take skin off watermelon.
Yeah. Try that one. See what you think.
Just because I grow it don't mean that I have to taste it.
Nicola's very traditional, only likes certain stuff. But I'll definitely take these to the cafe. We'll be taking that one to the cafe to use up.
Oh.
Let's just show you the beetroot. Now I've just literally, I'm going to taste the leaves and see if they're edible.
The beetroot's not cooked.
Yeah, the leaves are alright to eat. So, was that be there? But I just want to see whether it's still got the colours like it would have in a normal beetroot. Yeah, so you can see it's still got that transparency, different colours in it. It looks nice. It smells like beetroot, the smell. So it looks like beetroot, it smells like beetroot, it definitely is beetroot. So that's a quick update on what's been happening. Obviously we will get back to you when the tomatoes are ready to do. We'll do something different with them. We've already made a tomato soup, so we will try and make something a little bit different. We'll maybe do a cold style soup, like a gazpacho with the tomatoes, use the fresh tomatoes. Thank you very much for watching, everyone. Hope you've enjoyed that, and just have a go.